Hey guys, Louis D from PhoneArena here. So, how would you like a 5.5-inch smartphone with a metal build, an octa-core CPU, 3GB of RAM, a 13-megapixel camera and a fingerprint scanner at a price that sounds too good to be true? Well, the Elephone M2 will surely entertain deal hunters' minds with a spec sheet like that and a price that's less than $200 excluding shipping costs and import taxes. After some hands-on time spent on with Elephone's latest, we're keen on sharing our impressions, the good, the bad and the ugly. Watch this. The Elephone M2 has a bulkish rectangular body which is made of aluminum alloy. Holding it, we realize this one's quite tall for a 5.5-inch smartphone with those big bezels on the top and bottom. The M2 doesn't feature front-firing speakers and there is no manufacturer logo to disturb the serene appearance on the front. For the M2, Elephone shopped 5.5-inch 1080p resolution IPS LCD panels from LG. With a pixel density of around 400 pixels per inch, the display is sharp enough to reveal anything you throw at it. It's not the brightest panel we've ever seen, although the illumination is sufficient for the most part. Unlike most manufacturers who either leave their displays factory calibrated or merely let users adjust color temperature with a slider, the Elephone M2 ships with a comprehensive display adjustment tool called Myra Vision. It let us easily remove the slight yellow tint that was present by default, as well as adjust other display properties such as brightness and contrast to our liking. In China, the Elephone M2 ships with the LA UI interface, which is a bright and light-hearted reskin of Android Lollipop. The unit we had our hands-on time with, however, runs a nondescript AOSP Android 5.1 build, outdated icons and everything. Save for the Backup and Restore app, the service app for sending feedback and the Smart Wake app for draw letters on the screen type gesture control, there doesn't seem to be anything else modified by Elephone. The Elephone M2 is powered by a MediaTek chipset with a true octa-core CPU, Mali T720 GPU and 3GB of RAM memory. The CPU employs power-efficient Cortex-A53 cores rather than performance-oriented A57 cores and employs a cost-efficient graphics solution rather than a premium-tier chip. Still, this configuration delivers decent performance, especially considering the M2's budget price point. In terms of connectivity, the device is LTE Cat 4 enabled, but we must advise potential buyers to ask their wireless carrier which bands it uses, then double check whether they are on the Elephone M2's supported list. Elephone's ambitious mid-ranger comes with a 13-megapixel main camera powered by Sony's IMX214 sensor, which is the same one used in the Motorola Nexus 6, the Xiaomi Mi Note Pro and countless other smartphones from 2015. The camera, which is flush with the Elephone M2's body, is accompanied by a single LED flash. On the front we have a 5-megapixel unit for selfies and video chat. The camera app on the M2 may not look like much, but it is very feature-rich and offers pretty much everything a mobile photography enthusiast may be after, save for manual controls and Instagram-like filters. So, what are our expectations for this unit? Well, the Elephone M2 does pack a punch in terms of hardware and looks, but it's also an absolute behemoth of a 5.5-incher and the software on the unit we spent some time with felt unfinished. More than anything though, we think the Elephone M2 is a showcase of the manufacturer's potential to grow as a smartphone maker. Still, the M2 is sure to stir some interest in China, where the combination of good looks, a promising spec sheet and an aggressive price has become the go-to formula for enterprising manufacturers looking to make a dent on this challenging market. This is Louis D from PhoneArena. We hope you enjoyed this hands-on. For more interesting content, check out phonearena.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel.